In this unsolved mystery, Tiffany Valiante, a promising young athlete, was struck by a train 4 miles from her home. Is her death a tragic accident, self-inflicted, or something far more sinister? On July 12, 2015, 18-year-old Tiffany and her parents attended a graduation party in her hometown of Mays Landing, New Jersey. At around 9 p.m., one of Tiffany's friends spoke to her parents and claimed Tiffany was using her debit card. Tiffany denied using her friend's card. They went out to Tiffany's car to search it, and as they were looking, Tiffany's mom saw Tiffany slip a debit card in her back pocket. Diane went inside to find her husband, but when they returned outside, Tiffany was nowhere to be seen. When she didn't return a few hours later, they began calling her, only to find her phone was at the bottom of the driveway. At 11:30 p.m., they called the police, but 27 minutes earlier, Tiffany had been killed by an oncoming transit train. The day after she died, Tiffany's death was registered as suicide. Her family didn't believe the ruling, and a number of clues led them to believe she had been murdered. When Tiffany's parents last saw her, she was fully clothed. However, when she was found, she was barefoot and wearing just her underwear. 2 weeks after her death, Diane found Tiffany's missing trainers and headband in a neat pile more than a mile away from the track she died on. One of the investigators in Unsolved Mysteries shared a theory based on the last image of Tiffany, which shows her fully dressed, and car headlights in the corner of the image to the left. They theorized Tiffany got into the car with someone and then threw her phone away before being murdered. Another one of the private investigators' theories is that Tiffany was murdered before being placed on the train tracks, as there was a large amount of blood at the spot Tiffany was hit by the train, which would be consistent with the body being left there. Despite a thorough investigation into the case, there are certain details Unsolved Mysteries leaves out about Tiffany Valiante's case. One of the biggest things they missed out is that the police lost a potential murder weapon. An axe with red markings was found near the site where Tiffany's body was found. Tiffany's family were hoping forensic analysis would lead them to more answers about her death, but the axe went missing in storage before it could be tested. We learned Tiffany may have stolen her friend's debit card. However, they left out a discovery by the Daily Beast that Tiffany had stolen money from her parents' bank account a few months prior to her death. The final piece of information which was left out of the Netflix documentary was a dog and handler from the Atlantic County Sheriff's Office was sent to see if they could follow up on any clues. The test happened 4 days after Tiffany's death and resulted in a dog leading his handler along a 3.2-mile route which led him to the general area of Tiffany's death. It is presumed this was left out of the documentary because many investigators considered canine units unreliable. While her friends and family believe she was murdered, her case has been officially ruled as suicide. The question still remains, what happened to Tiffany Valiante?